Barry was in the evening, and I forgot the month, but we were down there. It was the first meeting. Hello, I'm Barry. I'm doing the cover. I'm Thelonious Monk. Okay, I'm your cover subject. And on the way down, I noticed the beginning of a period, of strange behavior. Just the timing was just, a couple of times a year that would occur. And I noticed that, and I was terrified that if that was spotted in the room, that cover would be blown. And so I went up with him. It was just Thelonious Monk, Barry Farrell, and myself in this dark Radio City office. Barry said hello, and I like to listen to this record with Bill Evans playing around midnight. What do you think of it? And he just got going, and I was watching Thelonious Monk his behavior progressively, getting progressively. It wasn't obvious yet. It was to me obvious that it was going to get bad, and I didn't know how long it would take. I didn't, I was just so paranoid about someone spotting something. I remember he got up, he looked out the window, and he stared a little bit, but apparently it wasn't spotted. By the time he got downstairs with me, he was very withdrawn. He was already off somewhere.
Things that people would do to him, he would just internalize them, and they would manifest themselves in tremendous fits of depression and euphoria, very schizophrenic type thing. And when this would happen on certain occasions, yeah, we had to hospitalize him. He would generally close up, introvert, and then he would get excited, and he may, like I say, pace for 4 days, something like that, and then eventually he would get exhausted. So it was, it's hard to say how it moved. It was very complex. He was a very complex individual.
Getting closer, ain't it? Ain't it? Getting.
I got something I want to tell you.
I guess they started somewhere in the mid-50s, but they didn't. I'm not sure the first time Thelonious spent any time in a hospital for them. I don't think that happened. I don't recall that happening until the 60s, till the mid to late 60s. But my mom told me that she saw the signs of it much, much earlier. most people tend to run from it. That was the one thing that Nellie wouldn't allow us to do. I would have to say clearly that my tendency as a kid was to run from it. I mean, I didn't know what the hell was going on. You know, it's a startling thing when you look your father in the eye and you know that he doesn't exactly know who you are. You know, and you tend to not want to face that at all. You want to act like that doesn't, that's not, this is not happening. But my mother clearly let me know that it was our responsibility to look out for this guy the way he looked out for us every minute he's able to.
She's trusting. She's a terrific friend, total trust and dependence. She was operated on at that time and was in the hospital. I mean, he was very, very tense, really very tense and unsettled. But he was